know how many girls you know?
Yeah.
Like you have
436.
Anyways, before I even address that lie, I need you guys to understand that in this video, you are going to have to deal with some of the most uncomprehendable amount of cringe. I'm talking about cringe bigger than my head. I'm talking about this cringe is so uncomprehendable that I'm cringing without even knowing that I'm cringing. And before I even dive deep on the lie that this man just told, or before I even get deeper in this video, I just want to say the seeds that Andrew Tate spreaded across the world in 2020 when we was all bored has had a life-changing effect on some of these people. Some of these people has made being Andrew Tate their personality. I don't know some people in like getting women their personality, but it's definitely a conversation that needs to be had and will be had in this video. Dog, you did not hit over 400 girls. I'm gonna just say that firstly. And even if you did, you wouldn't remember the number. But I'm sure he's gonna probably come up with some stupid reason why he remembers the exact number in this video. So let's not make any more assumptions and let's just hop into
436.
Is it up that I know the number? So like it might be more or less. There might be. So what happens is I do something where I daily journal every single day since 2013.
Okay.
So I have a lot of self-development habits.
Okay.
Such as not drinking, such as not jerking off. I haven't jerked off since March 2016. I haven't drank since April 2018. I've done daily journaling every single day since 2013. Okay. However, I've been very, very busy this year and I don't have the time to daily.
I'm gonna say this now before I have to dive deeper into this in the video. I don't know why people think that self-help just stops at drugs and alcohol or like, you know, beating your meat, but it doesn't. You think the fact that you've had sex with over 400 people is something that's okay. You think that like you're just sitting back in your journal just writing, yeah, today I hit Emily and it was pretty cool. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. I said that he was going to come up with some stupid lie to try and back the fact that he knew this imaginary number that just popped in his head and it's a lie. And even if that was the case, you're telling me you flipped through every single page of that notebook and remembered the number? You just one day was like, I wonder how many girls I did it with. That means you journaled over 436 days worth of sex. And you're worried about alcohol, beating your meat, or doing drugs. But not only does this get worse here, you know, we are on the tip of the iceberg when it comes to this video. This man is an actual dating coach. He's legit selling a service to people about how to get girls. Now, I just want to say this, not only is this guy a loser, but if you are subscribing to a course of how to get women, you are one of the lamest niggas to exist. I'm gonna call a spade here right now, man. I'm not gonna say I'm the biggest player, even though EGF, every girl's fantasy, I get it. Kind of hyperbole. I know it might be a little dumb or corny because I'm 21 now, going on 22. I'm gonna just say this right now. I have some of the ugliest friends on planet Earth that gets girls or has a girlfriend. You don't need no course. If you think you need a course to get a girl, you need to look in the mirror and just call a spade within yourself and understand that you're a loser and you need to get better. But unfortunately, it's not that easy for people. And we have for some reason, we feel the need to give everyone a microphone that has over 100,000 followers on any of the social media apps.
Here's where things really started to level up. I'm gonna give the game away right now. I did something called the 30-day challenge where I go every single day with the purpose and intent to talk to random chicks, approach random women, and push myself to meet random women.
So this is the sauce. You wasted 30 days of your life talking to random women that you will never see or meet again. I don't know why men put all this stock in getting pussy or even being able to raise up girls or pull girls. Dog, get a life skill. You know, you're not like, when you're in your 40s, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do with ourselves when we're in our 40s and getting hoes don't matter? What are we gonna do when we're in our 30s and women are sitting down making families? You're gonna be getting hoes when you're in your 30s? There has to come a point where something matters more in life than getting women. And obviously the man said that he doesn't do drugs or beats his meat or any of that other stuff. I'm talking about, there has to be a time where real life skills matter, where like making relationships with people, man or woman, matters. I don't know what the obsession is in the male community with getting pussy or pulling hoes, but it's a problem. This is something that needs to be talked about, not just from the dating coach perspective. Not just do we have thousands of fake Andrew Tates running around and dating coaches for men running around. Dog, we hear it from our rappers, we hear it from Instagram influencers, we hear it from YouTubers, we hear it everywhere. There's nowhere that you can go where you don't see a successful man talking about hoes. It's just simply not. We have all these problems in our society that I feel like personally is embedded from these type of things. We have men that's wasting money on women online, and it causes an effect. Like, we all want to bash hoes and OnlyFans models and stuff, but we're not bashing the dudes that's feeding into it, and we're furthermore not bashing the dudes that's making men feed into it or making it seem okay.
Without missing a day. Because I knew if I missed a day, my momentum restarts.
Yeah.
But as long as I could stick to the 30-day challenge, I knew it would become like an exponential like learning curve.
Yeah.
And by the end of the 30 days, my shyness would be eradicated. So what I
Okay, I understand that it might help your shyness, but like, nigga, what do you mean momentum? You think that you think if you talk to 99 girls in a row that on day 100, your momentum will be at its peak and you'll be the ultimate Riz artist? Nigga, these are people. Can we act like women are people? It's really giving like incel vibes right now, or men that look up to people like this really give me incel vibes. Women are human just like men. If you run into a woman that's acting like she's not a human or acting like she's not a person or that she's above people, then you just met a woman that's had her head piped up by so many incelibate men that she can't even comprehend herself what's going on in this world. Just like how the people that follow him and enrolls in date courses fail to comprehend that women are just people just like you. Would I talk to a woman just like I talk to my friends? No, but at the same time, dog, just go outside and make friends. It's not that hard. Why do we make building relationships with people so hard?
purposely did is because I just finished high school, I took a family studies course, okay? Because I thought, I was like, what's a course that would have a lot of chicks in it? Because I wanted to be in a new environment with new people where I don't know anyone with hot chicks.
That's some sick ass shit. You are like actively surrounding your life with women and we think that's okay. We don't think it's an obsession with that. I'm not gonna say this is as bad as watching porn, but dog, you're on that track. Just because you're not watching somebody else do it doesn't mean that you don't have some sexual obsession problems within yourself.
Suppose, dude, smash as many women as possible to get as much experience as possible.
Yeah.
Hook up with as many girls as possible. Tear it up. You know what I mean? Have as much fun in a consensual, respectful way, in the best way possible. Okay?
So this nigga's personality is really just women. We really live in a day and age where we have people walking this planet who cares about nothing but women. We have turned women, it's like walking sex toys. And I just want to say that we have to do something about it. Like, something needs to be said. I don't know who's going to be the one to say the message, because, you know, I'm not as big as I should be on YouTube. But even if I was, we need somebody huge to come out and set the record straight. Whether it's a rapper, whether it's one of them athletes I said earlier, whether it's the damn president, we need somebody to come out and let the world know that it's more to life than pussy. Furthermore, there is bigger things to be obsessed with, you know, things that will actually make you a better person. You can add worth to yourself without knowing how to talk to hoes. I know that may sound a little unfamiliar to some of you guys out there, but you don't have to be I get bitches, I got money, nothing else matters. Learn a skill, nigga. Be a good person, nigga. Learn how to, I don't know, talk to people, nigga. It's like we're not even learning how to talk to women to get love or build relationships. We're learning to talk to women so we can get a free sex toy. We can talk about abortion being banned. We can talk about birth control. We can talk about banning TikTok. But nobody wants to talk about the side of men's mental health that is deteriorated to just wanting to fuck women. To just wanting to fuck hoes and get money.
You know, try to be as honest and open as you can. I'm pretty honest with random bitches. Dude, I'll be at the club. I'll tell girls I have 3 girlfriends. I'll be at the club and I'll tell bitches from the get-go that I have multiple girlfriends, and it's almost like they respect honesty and they want to fuck me.
Yeah.
Because they can see there's like no chink in the armor. They can see I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do you think you're raw for saying this? This is not the flex that you think it is. You understand that, right? This isn't a flex. This is not something to go around being proud of. Dog, you got a mom. You got sisters. I'm not even a feminist. Sometimes I think some of the shit that women expect or want is just flat out absurd. But what you're saying right now is kind of crazy. You're sitting, like I said, we got to stop putting microphones in front of everybody's mouths. If somebody deserves to be on a microphone and to speak some truth, it's me. All these like absurd, immoral people that we keep giving clout to and watching is crazy. And the same goes for the women, but the people that give the women without personalities who's just flexing their bodies, microphones and opportunities is also these type of men that are on the other spectrum of nothing matters but pussy and money. It's the broke bums who don't have nothing but still only cares about pussy. I don't know what's going on with people in this generation of like testosterone is at an all-time high.
The mistake most men make in their early 20s, this is the biggest mistake most men make in their early 20s, is they'll date a girl for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, and they break up with that girl, and they have no idea how to socialize properly or meet new women.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Or pick up a new chick.
Yeah.
Right? That's the biggest mistake most men make. And
But that's the biggest mistake. Not any possible terrible addiction they could have, not going to school or college, not getting a job, not moving out young, not abusing people, not focusing on their mental health or any of that. The biggest problem that men's in their 20s have is getting in long-term relationships. You know, this right here is the bubble that these type of people live in. Like I said, when your personality is nothing but fuck hoes and get money, I mean, can I blame him? He isn't living in the real world. There's thousands of more problems than that. But to take just what he said on surface value, nigga, shut the fuck up. What are we even talking about right now? That's the biggest problem. You think that niggas that you think niggas don't know these things? If you looked at women as people, you wouldn't even have to worry about that. If women was just people, if you, even when you were in your long-term relationship, continue to just socialize and be around men or women, shit, you can have all male friends. If you understand that women are people just like dudes, you have no problem in the real world, whether you want to date a woman or just be friends with a woman. But since y'all don't view women as people, and you view them as nothing but toys, and you view them as nothing as just objects, you don't understand that. You think it's more complicated than it actually is. I'm pretty sure that they know the first year on the dating scene may be awkward, but to just flat out say that that's the biggest mistake you could make in your early 20s is just absurd. As if it doesn't just take like a year to get used to talking to people again. As if it's not thousands, like you're speaking as if every woman is the same. Like you tried to reference earlier, like if I spend 30 days talking to random women, who knows on day 31 that I run into a woman that past knowledge even applies to? Do you understand how like demoralizing that may be to women to try and make it to try and play it off as if they're all the same, or it's like a guidebook to talk to people? This right here is the problem. We have people that buy courses from people like this. We have people that subscribe, follow, watch, write down notes from people like this.
And they'll give up most of their 20s, whether it's a year or 5, with the one chick. And you break up with her, you left with your dick in your hand, and now you're in your late 20s or 30s and you're lacking experience.
Well, you lack experience in some areas of your life if you had a girlfriend for, let's say, I've been dating my girlfriend since we was 12. We've been on and off, obviously, but I'm about to be 22 in like 3 weeks. So yeah, about 10 years almost. Well, if me and her broke up and I had to go date another woman, hopefully this never happens, but I had to go date another woman, would I lack experience in some areas? Yeah, but if I found a partner, if I did end up finding another partner, if I did run into people and I let them know these deficiencies that I might have, I don't think that it would be such a problem. I don't think. And I think that goes for whether you're 22, 25, 38, 32, or 40. At the end of the day, we are all people no matter what. She's going to have her own deficiencies that she may run into because she decided to sleep with 1,000 guys while I stayed in a relationship and did what I was supposed to. And I'm going to have to accept those deficiencies. Women are people, bro. At the end of the day, we are all human. We all bleed the same blood. A sexual organ does not change the fact that we are people.
A lot of guys comment on my shit saying, all these girls like you because you're rich and all that stuff. Sure, I'm rich. And any guy commenting on my shit saying, oh, well, you got girls because you're rich. One, you're going to tell me, number one, you're poor. If you have to hate on another man being rich, it means you're fucking poor and you're a peasant. But it's also because you have no game.
Yeah.
Because I slept with over 100 women before I moved to my parents' house. Like when I had to move back with my mom and dad in 2018, I'd already slept with over 100 women.
I can't do this anymore. I simply can't for obvious reasons. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but sometimes I end up doing it in these videos, and it's a habit that I'm really trying to break. But when somebody's personality is the same thing over and over and over again, I'm forced to say the same thing over and over and over again. you know, you didn't sleep with 100 women before you left your parents' house. I'm gonna touch on that right now. But furthermore, if you're one of the niggas that's hating on people because they're getting bitches, you're a loser. And if you're one of the dudes that's bragging about the fact that you get bitches, you're a loser. It's the same on both sides. You're both still fucking cornballs, bro. What are we talking about right now? I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I simply don't. When I hear the same thing over and over again, I end up coming up with the same conclusions over and over again. All I want to say is this, chat. If you subscribe to somebody like this, if you want to be somebody like this, in my opinion, you need to find God. Find God. You see, something that worked for me, one thing that God blessed me with is the fact that I've never really had a problem with being lustful. So I can't always like help people. I can't always offer the best advice when it comes to being lustful or not. A sexual organ shouldn't determine everything about your life. And if it does, I'm gonna just say this: find God. And if you're an atheist and you're like this, I'm sorry to break it to you. You need to get a therapist, bro. You need to get a therapist. How would you like it if somebody looked at your mom or sister or daughter or cousin like that? I love y'all more than I love myself. Hit that subscribe button and I'm out. Peace.